Welcome to Science Tutor. So I think you are doing well now. So exam is coming from November. So do your preparations well. So today we will look at tumors and cancer. So this is quite new part for biology, biology new syllabus. So try to understand this well. So we'll move to the lesson. Right, so here we'll bring you theory and some brain mapping part, right? So first of all, the first point, cell division is controlled by internal factors and external factors. Some internal factors means like our body has some body mechanisms, that those are we call as internal factors. And external factors, some external factors like our surrounding sometimes can influence for the cell division process. You know cell division, what is cell division, you have some idea. Mitosis, meiosis, you sometimes you have learned now, or you learn in future, right? So they are these internal factors and external factors can be chemical or physical factors, right? So here you have been given some image of cell cycle. You have been seen, right? Every phase G1, S, G2, M, every phase there has some regulators, like chemical regulators, so they can control that system, that cell cycle, and stop the future process. And also they move to G0 phase, like nerve cells. So this process, these regulators can stop this process, because if the abnormal cell division or DNA damage happens, suddenly they stop the process, because the DNA damage can cause multiple DNA damage, and it can spread widely. So but here the cancer cells don't respond to normal body control system. These cell regulators can't control the cancer cells. That's the problem that all the organisms, especially humans, facing the right now. So whole world try to understand cancer and try to find realistic solution, because there are solutions, but they are exact, not exact solutions. Most of the patients causing real damage because of cancer, so sometimes it leads to death. Right, then cancer cells don't need normal growth factors, right? That is really important thing. What they do is they produce required growth factors, like they separate from normal process, and they required growth factors they produce, and giving signals to continue cell cycle. So without growth factors, that is really dangerous. Here there's an image called normal cell and cancer cell. Here you can see if the DNA damage happens, unfixable happens, the cell goes to apoptosis, like cell dies. But in cancer cells, it's not like that. If the DNA damage happens or not, cell continues to dividing. That is really causing damage for the organism. Then we'll move to chart. Here carefully look at, there is a normal cell, like single normal cell, and transformation happens, and it leads to abnormal cell growth, like think like a DNA damage. Due to DNA damage, it causing abnormal cell. Then if your immune system sometimes can identify this, right, recognize it and destroy it. But the thing is, sometimes the immune system also can't recognize it. If they recognize it, they cannot destroy it, right? So that can happen. So then proliferation of cells and formation of tumor will happen. So when the tumor occurs, tumor forms, there are two types of tumors. You have seen your mother, father, or your siblings, and there are some lumps. So any lumps located in a body, any body part, like you can see the external lumps. So try to scan it after channeling a doctor. So if the lump is benign tumor, you're not going to that lump is not going to damage you, because it's completely can removed by a surgery. But the problem is, if it is a malignant tumor, it can spread into another side and separated from original side. That can cause really damage for the person. So these are called as cancer cells that can happen in outside of the body or inside of the body also. Becomes invasive and attack one or more organs. If the lungs has some malignant cells, that malignant cells can spread into digestive system and other blood circulatory system also. Spreads through blood vessels and lymph nodes. That's a common way. Here there's an image, benign tumor and malignant. You can see benign tumor has a clear margins, but malignant tumor cells are slowly spreading. But after the initial phase, that spreading is rapidly occurs. Then the spread of cancer cells to locations distant from their original site we called as metastasis. So really remember that terms: metastasis, benign tumor, malignant tumor, and transformation. Those terms are really important for you to the exam, right? I think you got some idea from this lesson. So if you want to join our classes, so try this number 9756144. So you can join our classes, individual and group classes. And thank you for joining us today. We'll join another lesson from later. Thank you.